Hello, good afternoon. It's 2:42 and I've just fired this bad boy up. Woke up a little late today and got to make up for that. Come on now. Oh, it's running. Okay. So I think one of the last places we were where they could take it, kills them, it revives them, but they can't take it again. And instead, it went right through It's getting stuck here. Let's pause. Okay, we're on trigger stay, line checkpoint, send event, stop me, not storing any colliders, get sent to here, which is sets the agents to stop, turns off the nav mesh, stops rigid body, plays the angry wait, gets the tag of second in line. It might be that there is no check on first in line. Or, I mean, there's nothing really that needs to be checked for first in line. So it gets all these tags for second, third, blah, 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 all the way down to 15th. That's here? Right. Oh, so it gets sent. It does something and sends it to, it picks one of those, probably second place. Gets sent to here, where nav mesh agent gets enabled again, sets the agent destination as front of line, and then comes back here. So I might be fighting it. I wonder if it's running loops here. Something I could probably, let's see. I saw something about checking loops recently. Playmaker, add-ons, ecosystem. Oh, okay, so I have to save performance to not process anything during playback. Okay, here we go. Decompress string, get child, iterate, FSM, get raycast, next sphere, set FSM loop. What is this? Game object, FSM loop override. Delete file, activate game objects advanced. Okay, what does the loop override mean though? Playmaker loop override. I'm not hitting any loop limits right now, but I just want to, and our guy's getting stuck in one, so Here tries to complete all events in a single update so you can chain lots of events together, but this can create infinite loops. Generally, you can use next frame event to break out of an infinite loop. Does that make sense? Should probably be on a figure getting started somewhere since it comes up quite a bit. Next frame event. Sends an event in the next frame. Useful if you want to loop states every frame. I think this just changes how few times something can loop. So I think there's a way to solve this where you can, which one, where's it getting stuck? Over here. So I think there's a way where you can go in here and do an int add. And the variable will change to just gonna call this loop checker underscore 01 underscore local, and we'll add one that's all we need to do, and then we'll just keep an eye on this variable. Or I guess we should probably put this in the drunk one too. Copy, paste. Okay. Variables, loop checker, and let's see if this baby goes up. And if it does, then what we could do is a compare int where, actually, I wouldn't even know what to fucking do. Let's see. Let's just use this to check our shit really quick. Hold on. We want the NPC variables. Let's lock this. But I want to click this for performance sake. Okay, right? So he's waiting to be stopped, and then he's going to go to stopped right now. Oh, he's not even waiting in line. Oh, wait, now he is. Okay, now he's waiting in line. Wait a second. That's even weirder because this should be is not drunk. Who's NPC 0? Oh, my bad. We want NPC 1. Oops. NPC 1. Lock. Oh, yeah, look at that. 616. Are you fucking kidding me? Look at that thing. You're supposed to have 1,000 cap, so. Huh. I think maybe it doesn't count going through 2 additional states as a, like, too crazy of a feedback loop. But that fool is getting stuck in a feedback loop. Does that mean everybody is? Like, what is NPC 5 looking like? NPC 6. Okay. Lock. Right, look at NPC 6 at 593. So they were all in these crazy feedback loops. Well, actually, no, check that shit out. Stopped at 722. Right, so that means that we set agent is stopped, right? Blah, blah, blah. And then it's waiting for these tags to change. Then it sends it. So if they're 6th in line, I just want to refresh my memory how this works. If they're 6th in line, then excuse me. They're waiting for 5th in line to open up, right? So equivalent event, if it's untagged, then they can move forward. Just getting a little bit of hand sanitizer. Oh man, and a napkin. Excuse me. Okay, so that means that we need to figure out how to get our boy at the front out of his feedback loop. Excuse me, Jesus. Let's see, that box collider's on. That box collider's off, like it should be. Nav mesh is off. That doesn't matter. Like, the thing I'm wondering is, like, why is it... Well, let's actually check. My assumption is that the NPC at the front of the line is responsive before a coke overdose. Right? So if I go... Well, we actually already saw that because I gave it to him. Yeah, so... Yeah. Okay, what if you're second in line? What if I do it to this guy? Okay. Okay. Alright, and then we use this, bring him back, and then try using this. Okay, that's just the wait for the animation thing. But I can't use this on him. And it's not hitting the people behind him. Let's see. Still tagged as NPC. The outside box is not activated, so that doesn't even matter. Okay. Oh boy. I think it has something to do with the fact that, like, you're spawning back into the thing that you're colliding with. And actually, where is... I mean, there it is. That's what he's colliding with, and he's fucking perfectly on it. Right? Totally in it. You know what's both a workaround and a cool feature? So what if we made it where Well, you know it's actually, oh, it's so strange. What's strange is that when he was down, the guy in front didn't move up. I don't even know how the guy... Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god, oh my god. This whole time I'm like, oh, you can't put... you can't put the get tag, blah, 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 for first in line. But you totally can. And I think you totally have to. Right? So we need to make it so by default, front of the line is a checkpoint. Because it stops. Let's see. On player, do I make it so I set that thing to like tell NPC to go inside, right? This is a drink. Okay, so it sends it to go inside. So is go inside? Huh. Right, it doesn't have to do anything with that checkpoint. That's kind of weird. So what I'm going to try, I really don't like the line system. I love that it works, and it works pretty well. But huh. Yeah, I'm going to have a thing where, see, so each of these has an FSM. But I think the, yep, front of the line one is very different. Okay. So I'm pretty sure I want to copy all this. Nope. Just want to look at it. So we have our spot vacant, which is checking for the second in line and second in line. So this. Okay. Okay. All right, all I'm gonna do is change these to second in line. Game object. Second in line. And second in line. And then we'll create that tag system. So set as start state, and we're gonna just deactivate these just in case. Actually, let's just fucking delete them, right? I'm just gonna deactivate them. Or can I? There's no way I can get to there. Okay. So now we're gonna go back to Genesis NPC, and then in this bit or this bit, it's this bit. We need to put this and this. We need to copy and paste it. Did it go at the very bottom? Do 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 do. There has to be a better way to do this shit. There has to be a better way to drag things up a long list. But there's also got to be a better way to do a line system. Look at all these tags. Like, that's so dumb. You know, now knowing shit about, like, send event by name and fucking just knowing how to use arrays better, I bet you there's just a way to do this. Like, could probably do this a much cleaner way with, like, arrays. Okay, so the game object we want to check is front of the line. And the result is going to be front is checkpoint. These aren't globals, are they? Or are they are probably globals, huh? Oh no, they're not. So we're gonna change this to new variable. Front is, let's try to keep it a little clean. Front is checkpoint. And then string compare. Gonna check with front is checkpoint. Okay. Copying that. Make sure that didn't, okay. Gonna put it in here. It's fine for now. And that's all I want to change. All right. Please don't disappoint me, son. First of all, do things proceed as per usual? Okay, so far so good, right? Okay. Okay, you're dead now. And now you're revived. Wait for you to start moving just to be safe. And nothing, huh? Why do you get stuck there? $5.47. So you're just spinning around in circles, just having a blast, just spinning around in circles. For shits and giggles, even though I just doubt that this will work, let's just turn this on enter back on. Ah, God. The answer's got to be right in front of me. It's got to be right fucking in front of me. Okay. Dead. Can I offer you Coke? Okay. I'm gonna revive you. Can I invite you in? Can't even invite you in. Can't tell you to fuck off. At least I can't use this on you. That's better. I think before I was able to. Okay. Okay. What's your deal? What's your fucking deal? Maybe we should change this. I mean, that's like the last checkpoint you want to really be at, right? Set all these random ints. Fucking list of available NPCs. What should happen though is you should get removed from that array. We'll copy and paste that when we get there, but for now, let's check how we could do this. So this is the last recorded state. Last recorded state. Okay. The problem is in here. Oh. Hey, did I not? Okay. If it's untagged, keep moving forward. And we put that thing so it should be untagged. It has something to do then with the NPCs, like these colliders. It's off. Last recorded state. So this is what happens when you OD. You're here. We turn off that one, we turn on that other. And then it sets this as the NPC OD on a floor local. So the revived state says stand up, wait a second, send you to the universal systems checker, which makes sure your nav mesh is activated. Checks if you're stopped. If it's false, then it oh. Set agent is stopped. Set agent is stopped. Well, we reset path here. Reset path there too. Disables the nav mesh. What's weird is that even if you did get stuck in this loop, why isn't it responding to when I click on them? So we go here because he is touching the thing. And once you're here, you'd think that all your shit, let me see. You think that if it would work here, like what's the harm in going back here? Actually very stumped by this. You get revived. Actually, you know what you need to do is you need to scale time back to 1. Mm. 96 degrees. My windows are closed, so hopefully it stays a lot cooler in here than it would if I had sun blazing through. Okay. We can click people and they get let in. I like that. You know, that's one of those cases of call a bug a feature. Where it's like, he wasn't supposed to spin around and face the other way, but it sure did work out in my favor for that to happen, because now it looks like he's like talking to him. I'll let you in though. What about you? Look at all these people back here. I'm wondering if that shit's broken. If adding that front of the line shit. Like, what is front of the line as right now? Oh, it's still a line checkpoint. So 8th in line. You're 8th in line. And you're not opening. You're supposed to go if 9th in line is 9th set tag, 9th in line to line checkpoint. Oh. Is it you or is it you? Okay. You trying to get to... That's funny. Okay. You're dead. And then you get revived. And you can go in. You can go in. You can go in. You can go in. But nothing happens with you. Also, can I like scooch you? I'm hitting a threshold of like, of sort of like, this is, I guess I'm just trying to describe frustration, but basically like, I'm like, damn, like, I don't even want to do this shit anymore if I'm just stuck on this bug. I wanna just like add some new shit, you know? I wanna fucking get on to the next step, take it to the next level. You're still there. There has to be a way where with this little loop check thing. Or what if they don't get back to whatever they were doing? What if instead, when you get revived, you do something different? What if... So you're partying, you get too coked out, you OD, and then you get revived. When you wake up, what do you do? I could have it so they just... Well, it'd be different, right? Like, I'm thinking, like... I think they would have different reactions if they were inside already kind of doing their thing versus if they're outside. You know what I need to check is like raycast not hitting. Because he's not getting registered. I don't think. Is he? Let's see. That's going to be even more boggling if he does register, but it's just not doing anything. Which actually I think it is because the people behind them don't do anything. So like... Okay. Revive you. And then you go back to that. But nothing, right? Okay. Let's click on player. Go to my variables. Raycast hit object NPC1. Right. So it is hitting. Ba 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 baran. Or deactivate collider. This sounds like it might be ransomware. I'm using Pooler and equals sync boundaries. Awesome. Now despawning, I couldn't figure out how to do with Pooler, so I created a box trigger on ground. On trigger exit, the player object will be destroyed after 0.5 seconds, which is supposed to just destroy or deactivate. Pooler will spawn 60 pieces of ground tile for every level. What I do is have a box trigger behind the player off screen far enough so indeed as again doesn't use Pooler source also could be reused again by the Pooler. Nope. Okay. So, because I think there was a problem in like activating. You can draw. Okay, that's what I'm using. Do you have child objects as trigger in different layers? I had a problem when having separate colliders as triggers and okay. Things like this, player, collider. Try taking triggers out and making them follow with the get set position as the original parent. This also. So my hit object registers them. Says, yeah, that's what I'm touching. Is that fucking NPC 1. And when I click on him though, let's lock this and let's see what this looks like. It gets sent through that loop, which is, what am I clipping? What am I clicking? Okay. If I clicked them, it's a true. So I did click him, that's true. And then it's like, is this player out cold? Oh. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, 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 oh. Oh my god. Oh my god. I hope this is the answer. Oh my god. The revival state? There it is. That's my fucking problem. Yes! Okay, I think that's the problem. Oh my god. But, you know, doesn't it go through the global checker? Isn't that a part of the global checker? What's this? Mesh. Agent is stopped. And there we go, dude. There we go. So what you need to do is, that's mesh activated, agent is stopped. Yeah, we need to put this bull flip. Dude. Dude. Boom. Oh my god. That took for... I just thought it was in the system checker thing. I didn't realize that that one was... Oh my god. This should work now. Whew. Just in time. I was really ready to just say fuck all this stupid bullshit. Okay. Okay. Come here. Run to me, my boy. Run to me. Okay. I'm gonna give you this little horky dorky. And you're gonna die. And I'm gonna give you a horky dorky just so I can make sure. Okay, right? Yep. And then, oh, both of you are dead. I'm gonna revive you. Okay. Yeah, shake it off, shake it off. Okay. Right? And then, you know what? Let's go for another round. How about that? Fuck! Oh, wait. Oh, yeah. Okay, good. Thank God, thank God, thank God. And you know what? Go inside, too. Oh, my God. It works. It works. Okay. You're waking up. Oh, my God. That was such a simple thing. I knew it. I knew it. Okay, and the line system's working okay. Just come on in, come on in. All right, so now we have to fix other shit. Come on in, come on in. Everybody gets a free bump. And you can come on in. Boom, free bump on the house. Come on in. Hey, come on in. Yeah, you guys need to move it on up. Take a bump. Ooh, that's a funny problem. If you're walking and you take a bump. The jankiness is strong with this game. All right. Honestly, good enough for me right now. That's just finesse. Let's start getting people into fights. I don't remember how well fighting was working last time. Damn, everybody here is sober as fuck. Let's fight all y'all in. Let's see what this place looks like with 40 people. Okay, so I think I'm about ready to implement the energy thing, which will make it so people start leaving on their own accord. And once that's good to go, this is pretty much a playable build where you have to manage all those variables, where it's like, all right, you know, keep them coked up to give them energy, keep them drunk to keep them dancing. And then after that, I just gotta make it so you could dance, which is just another aspect, but it'll be playable without that. Gosh, there has to be like a power up to like serve a bunch of people at once. No, you know what it could be? It could be like you grab a drink and then like if you're doing really well, if you serve like X amount of people back to back, then you hold like 5 drinks in a row. So you could serve 5 people back to back after that without having to turn around. Oh, people are fighting. Yeah, definitely got to add something like that. Let's see, who's fighting? Anybody fighting? Let's see what shit looks like up here. They gotta hang out for longer, I think. And also, everybody goes back to the bar. You know, I would prefer to have people hanging around more. Because it's like on a long enough timeline, if you sat there and did nothing. Oh, okay, but that's how people end up going home. Right, so you do kind of need to make it so if they're at the bar waiting for a drink, if you don't serve them fast enough, they'll leave. Okay, we could start adding new shit. Let's do it. Let's fucking do it. Okay. So what do we want? What do we want? What do we want? Genesis NPC. Okay, all this is looking good. We want it so their energy actually sends them. So basically we need to have several checkpoints where it checks your you know, it checks your blood alcohol level. I mean, your energy level. Can we do that in here? No, this is just set for like the time stuff. I'm gonna leave that alone. Let's see. I think what we could do is, now that we know how to save like last available states and send you back there, you can have it so, like, let's start at the top, right? Let's just kind of do this. So you're waiting in line. And I still don't like the line system, because the reason the line system isn't perfect right now is because you can't, or it's difficult for NPCs to change their place. Like if there's somebody that's in that's seventh in line, it's hard for them to come to the front of the line. And if there's somebody who's first, it's hard for them to go back up the other way. And if you wanted people to decide to leave while they're in line, that's just problematic. You know, that's not even counting the fact that we have those huge gaps in there. So, Jesus, man, 97 degrees. Thankfully, it's okay in here. It's actually decent. I would say good. NPC 8 animation. What? Has no receiver? What? Where's that? I hate when I accidentally do that. No, Visual Studio, go away. I don't want to write code. Let's clear this. It's probably some component in here that has like a, I don't know, whatever. Okay, so you start here. Okay. Name yourself. Puts you in the index. Sets your blood alcohol, blood cocaine, and energy. Okay. In int compare. This decides whether or not you're drunk. Oh, clips. Okay. I got worried about the blood cocaine level for a second. I was like, oh, doesn't that mean you have to see them all fucking tweaked out? And it's like, no, that's actually just, it's a constantly additive thing, and the effects of that physically are temporary. So you only see them wigging out for a little while, but then once they look chill, they're still at their new blood cocaine concentration. So here's where you do that. You know what it is? When they're in line, we're not going to have them get tired and want to leave. It's just when they're inside. So, if they're inside, they're going to the bar. Okay. Agent move, doing their strut walk. Okay. On trigger stay, now they're at the bar. Set agent is stopped. Set the velocity. Set it to waving. We select a random game object. And then the drink me once. String compare. Okay, and then this sets it up as activate game object, want bubble beer, cursive, and it exits on frame. Okay, so here is where we set a... Okay, we have a couple options. And maybe we have them actually choose. We could do a send random event that we're going to do 2 for. And let's scooch this stuff over. Oof, boy. We'll actually leave that there. And we'll just move these back a little bit and have it get sent up or something. Okay. So we'll send a random event. The first event is... Actually, no, it shouldn't be just go home. It should check... So if you go there and then you're not served fast enough, you're like, oh, I'm just going to go sit back down. That makes it harder for the player to keep people boozed up enough to dance. But also, it would be harder if while you're waiting there at the bar, your energy is slowly decreasing. And if you wait there long enough, you'll just go home. So we could do a thing where it's like whatever happens first. How do you make two things compete for each other on the same state? So let's see what our options are for int. Convert bool to int, convert float to int to float, int to string, int to change, int compare, int switch, float into play, int add, int clamp, int operator, clamp the value of an integer variable to a minimum max range. Performs math operation on two integers, add, subtract, multiply, divide, minimum, maximum. Random int, set int from float, set int value. Okay. I think we pretty much just want to get int, or int. What is it? How the fuck do you check your int? Shit. Bro. Where's like get int? Or no, we I guess we could just go off the variable. You wouldn't ever want to get int. That's so stupid. You'd want to, what do we want to happen? You want to send event by name. Okay, the target is a self, send event. We don't want to do that yet. We want to, oh, it's an int compare, dummy. You do want to do that. Okay. So the int we're comparing is your energy level, and we're comparing it to 0. If it's equal, we're going to send this NPC, oh god, home. Okay. Local. Or, yeah. And same thing if it's less than. Okay. Gonna put you in here too. Okay. And send this NPC home first. We set the agent as stopped, but their nav mesh is still on, so we could just set destination game object, and it's gonna be the go fuck yourself game object, and agent move. I think my lesson that I learned is that these can't go in the same thing, but let's try to prove myself wrong. Well, I guess agent already is moving. I'm just gonna give it all the precautions. Okay. So if it's energy level, hit 0, then it goes home. So we'll just put a wait here. Oh wait, no. We need to set a thing that is slowly setting its should have named this like NPC energy levels or something. Could honestly just like add component FSM. People use a shit ton of FSMs, right? Edit. And for us, we're just gonna have a just a wait, real time. And we're gonna have it so every, let's see. So if your energy level is maxed out at 10 and 0s when you go home, then if you got to the bar and were at full energy, it should take you like 2 minutes, which is 120 seconds. So that's like 12-second intervals. It's like 120 seconds divided by 10 is 12. And if that is 12, I guess that's not bad. Because then if you do 12, if somebody's at like a 5, that's 60 seconds. So that means you have a minute to serve them. You could serve people in a minute. You got to be doing pretty poorly. Well, let's see. Let's adjust this number as we go. So we're going to change it to, let's say 12. And the finish event, custom events, fin, add it, go here. We're going to add the same thing, but here let's also do an int add. Okay. Oh, clips. We have to do the set FSM ones, huh? Oh, can you do FSM int add? Oh no. Hold up. Okay, we want to call on those local variables that are in a different FSM. So how do we do that? If there's not already a thing here, then I guess the roundabout way to do this would be to get the FSM no. It's like at the start of the game you send that local int to this FSM's local ints, store that as a variable, and then every time this thing changes, it sends. Oh, maybe that does work actually. Yeah. Set FSM int. FSM name. Well, it's this one. And the variable name is right, energy level. and then you set its value to whatever this one is. New variable is like energy FSM energy int. So you do an int add to this, and you do -1. I think that works. Holy smokes, my guy. Okay. And then you just fucking copy and paste all this shit. You just go back and forth. Boom. Now this thing, every 12 seconds, will change the energy. So what we could do to test that, let's play the game. Okay, we'll click on you, right? And we're going to check out your variables. And we want to see NPC energy level. Oh shit, it's already at -3? What the fuck? -4. Let me see, bust out my little watch here. Stopwatch. Okay, when it hits -6, I'll press go. Go. So when it hits -7, it should be about 12 seconds. Yep, great. So that's working, but now the problem. Oh, you know why? Because I think, yeah, because like the walk over here is like energy spent enough, you know? Genesis NPC. Let's do this. And let's check out what right, the energy level I have between 6 and 10. So I mean, hang on though. That still kind of doesn't make sense. Because even if they were at 6, which is their minimum thing, and it took 12 seconds to decline, I mean, does it really take about like 1 minute and 12 seconds to get back over here from around the corner? Okay, let's keep an eye on them. Okay. Off to the races. So far, we're about 10 seconds in. Takes about 30 seconds to get around the corner. Oh, but I did speed up time. I don't know how long I left it there. Is that still too short? maybe it's like you can't keep people waiting in line too long. I also still haven't really, because before, a part of this game was going to be that you had to keep your line long to entice more people to come. But now it might just be that like you have to let people in because people end up leaving. So, which is okay for people to want to leave. Okay. You know what we do need though? Like, where is this one? So they go here. This is the go home thing, right? But I think what you have to do is like, you have to make this actually be like, okay, so you copy, you paste, and you make this a global one, right? You make this the global go fuck yourself state. Or no, the global calling it a night. What do you call it? God, I just want to give it a funny name. Whatever, the fucking global, calling it a night. Doesn't need to be funny. Not everything has to be funny, Steven. Global calling it a night. And with these guys, we're going to delete all that. And instead, we're going to do send event by name. Send event is this. Okay. I'm going home. Okay. So they get sent here. That's where they do their thing. But also here is where you do that bool, where you flip the bool. Just flipping bools. Bool variable going to be this NPC is out cold. So you cannot click me because I'm out cold. Now I'm out in the cold. Okay. And we'll do this. We'll set color as red because this is also a final state. And set color red. Global calling it a night. I'm gonna put this up here. Whoa, whoa, whoa. That's good. Okay, so they go home when they're fucking done with everything. Let's see how that works out when you're in line, because this line is fucking busted as fuck. Whoa. Oh, I thought I was looking outside. I thought all the lights turned out. Okay. Let's see. Let's see if you just go home. Oh wait, did I ever set that? Maybe I didn't. I forgot to do that. I'm stupid. Okay. Genesis NPC. If you're waiting in line, I think it's over here, right? This is where we also want to do that check. Check. Compare int compare. Okay. Int we want to compare is my energy level, and if it's 0, if it's equal, we're going to send this NPC home local. Hey, there you go. All right. Hang on. Let me just make sure I'm not totally this doesn't have any animation specific shit, right? No, it just tells you where to go. Okay. So that's why you have to keep these things. Okay, let's just see if this works. You could do this one too. Less than is also send this NPC home local. Loco, more like loco. And let's move action to top. Having a weird feeling about this one. Because this is one of those things where it's like, no matter what, so we're even disabling a nav mesh at this point. It's almost like you need that system checker. Oh man, I don't have to build that fucking system checker again. I know it's just a copy paste job, but the state machine's getting packed. I wonder if like you're supposed to have state machines that look like this. Woo! That's not that bad. Like it's pretty tidy considering all the shit that's going on. You're waiting in line, checks that int, fucking hit 0. Oh, I want to go home now. Okay, send this NPC home. Boom, right there. You were sober, so it's kind of like this. It's just like copying and pasting this thing, actually. Like that. Send this NPC home. copy. Paste. Okay. Move to top. Moving on up. Okay, goes there. Enables that shit again, except we're not setting the destination. Could we send you from here? Yeah, global calling it a night. Chugga 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 choo choo. Maybe put this like in between. Except we could. Yeah, we're just gonna delete this. They both go here. Oop. Alright, so if you're in line and it gets whack, then you're going home. And then there's also that for. Okay, we did that for the beer shit. And here we're also gonna pop in an int compare. Shit. Not there. It should be just at the choose lounge or bar. The choose lounge or bar or go home. So actually what we want is a new state where we do that int compare. And it's going to be the same deal. Energy level, 0. If it's equal, send this NPC home. If it's less than, send this NPC home. Okay? But if it's greater than, it's going to move on out to the rest of the choose bar or lounge thing. So we're setting that to here. And let's see. It's like that. And then send this NPC home. Is wait a minute. Okay, they have globals. Oh. I should have made a go home how fucked up are you thing. Let's do that. I hope that doesn't I hope that redundancy doesn't break the system. 97 degrees, but it's starting to warm up. Warm! Maybe we just do a local check. Like, do I? Where did it go? There it is. Oh, man. So it's like choosing lounge or bar. Ooh, it's hot. Hopefully this fan isn't too loud. I don't think it should be. Okay, so my option right now is when you choose the lounge or bar, it typically sends you to this thing that decides whether or not you want to go to a lounge or bar, but then at either of those lounge or bar things, it first checks if you're all fucked up. Right? Actually, hold on. Choose random lounge or bar. This doesn't set anything with animation. It just assumes that you're already on a mesh and already animated. Oh, wait, no. This part does actually change your animation. Right, so the how fucked up are you thing. Let's just copy and paste that, right? Like, so we get sent over here. Right? We'll put the how fucked up are you thing here. And if it breaks because there's some nav mesh redundancy shit, then I'll fix that when I get to it. But for now, let's just copy ravioli. Okay. Can I check if this works first? All the other shit. Like if they stand in at the bar for too long. Okay, I'm letting you in. Okay. Oh, that's right. That's right. I always forget this. It's because it's new to me. But I always forget that this is not self, but game object FSM. Use the owner, FSM name. This one. Now let's see how this works. Boo, ba da boo, ba doo. Bow with the ba, da bang, da bang, da bang, da bang, da bang, boogie. Come, my child. Whoa. I have a feeling you already want to go home. Shit, your thing isn't even popping up anymore. What? Oh. Hmm. I'm gonna take a little break, grab a snack. What are we at right now? Put in a couple hours. All right, we're not doing bad today. We're making good progress. I'll be back later.